I'm going to give you guys a quick tour of Sugi Chalet. This is a property we bought in 2020, peak COVID. We've done a fair bit of work to it over the years, really sort of brought it up to a good standard. Then we have a nice big deck out here, which is great in summer. It gets full of snow here in the winter months. It was up above that umbrella there, you can see. It was maybe 3-4 meters. It was almost coming in these windows here. Had to watch these windows that the snow wasn't piling in there. The snow was probably almost 8 to 10 meters high along this whole area here. So snow out here is out of control. Like I said, the ski run sort of runs just over there. That's the chairlift there that comes down. Quite a slow old chair, but then straight up the top of there's a gondola, about a 10-minute walk, so you can actually snowboard back down this road. Technically you're not meant to snowboard down the road, but you can still sneak it down. Here we have the main entranceway into the chalet. This is the ski locker room coming through here. And then through the nice big open living/dining area. Nice big table over there, a friend made for us. A nice little reading sort of corner here. Then you've got a couple of toilets and laundry off to the right there. Then you've got the main living room space through here. Nice big living space, big TV for the kids or whatever. Little games corner here for the kids as well. We redid all this floor here. There was initially a lot of windows and things all sort of across all this, and this is all closed in, classic Japanese style. They boxed it all in. This is the main sort of living/dining space, and then it goes through into the kitchen through here. Let's look at the light on so you see what's going on. There's pretty commercial vibes in here. This was run as a ryokan eventually, which we're running it as a ryokan as well, which is sleeps up to 16, how we've currently got it configured. Then we've got 2 bathrooms. So these are the main bathrooms in here. They're not onsens, it's just regular sort of baths. We've got one there, and also one on this side as well. Had to replace the floor in here as well. This was all rotten as. Both the floors on both sides are being replaced. This was all very rotten, and they've just been putting little foam mats over it all, which is a bit of a Japanese way sometimes. Rather than actually fix the issue, they just put a carpet or a rug over it. So yeah, same as this side as well. All this was rotten as. People, I think, just were having a shower here. Showers coming in and then running off their arms, and then just over 30 years or so, just rotting out all the floorboards under there. So replace that and then put this flooring over the top. So we'll go on up the stairs, have a quick look up there just to show you a couple of the rooms. Disregard the beds aren't made up, but you'll get the general gist of the layout upstairs. So here we go. We've painted all the ceilings and everything else. Put a nice fresh coat of paint over everything. A few little chips here from people dragging their bags and things down. It's a super nice warm lodge, this one. Gets a lot of sun, which is not great this time of year, but great in winter. This is one of the rooms. Nice big rooms. That real log sort of cabin chalet sort of vibe. Nice big high ceilings in here as well. We sort of beloved all the interior wood in this place. Beautiful views out this way, out towards the mountain. You can kind of see the ski resort just over there, and a little deck on as well. We didn't actually add this deck. We had some guests stay a few years ago. Puma, the shoe brand, they fitted up as a branding house, and they wanted to build a deck, so we said yes please, build a deck. Come on through this way. So it's 6 rooms up here. There's another room here. As you can see, there's a lot of, it's not made up right now. Disregard that. I might make a follow-up video with everything just looking good, but we've just had some guests check out today. This room's actually got an ensuite. Yeah, this is the only room with an ensuite up here. That's nice. At least you've got another shower as well. Then we've got a few more toilets up here as well. Got 2 toilets through here. Toilet there. And also another one here. Then we have our 2 loft rooms. So 2 sleeping down there, and if you go up the loft here, sneak up the ladder. These are great for kids. Kids love these lofts. And you've got loft space up here for the kids. Well, it doesn't have to be kids. Adults can sleep up there as well. We've got another loft room here. Nice space. And you've got your loft up there as well. Everything's sort of packed down for summer mode at the moment. It's July here at the moment, so everything's pretty warm. So yeah, like I said, sleep 16 up here. And there's another little view out here. You can see there's the deck through there. Go back down here. So there we have Sugi Chalet. Now this is predominantly booked up for all the winter from about mid-December right through to mid-March. And then during the off-season we rent this out on a website called Home Exchange as well, which is great. People come stay here for pretty much free. We charge a small cleaning fee, and then in turn we can go stay at their other places all over the world, which has been great for us for travelling, especially now we have a son, he's 4 years old. It's great having access to a full-blown kitchen because we're staying in some nice villas and things all over the world. So that's how we manage to travel outside of the winter. Was we put this up on Home Exchange. We get maybe 3, 4, maybe even 5 months, 6 months even potentially in the off season during the green season. So now we just had guests check out this morning. I've got some other crew coming in tomorrow, and this has been back to back since probably I think it was end of March, early April. We started getting guests come through here for the green season, which we just don't operate Home Exchange during the winter because that's when the business is running. And this place here we charge out at, I think this year it's 180,000 a night, so it depends where you're from. That could be 1,800 to $2,000 Australian, depending on the exchange rate at the time. And like I said, that's sleep 16, so it's working out a bit over $100 a head to stay here, and then you'll pretty much ski in, ski out access from the ski resort here at Sugi no Hara. We've spent probably in total and fit out on this, I'd say would be close to 80 grand with flooring and heating and a number of different things over the years. Getting it up to the standard that you're seeing today. And once again, that was with us doing all the fit out. We didn't really get anyone, with the exception of some new heating appliances and that sort of thing. We get guys to fit those up, but all the interior design, my wife does all of that. And then anything, chippy related, that's where I sort of get stuck into it as well. So that's generally the rundown here for Sugi Chalet. But anyway, love to hear what you guys think. Definitely drop in the comments what you guys think.